Oh, yeah. Good.
Truth is, my toe is still broken. That's why I'm wearing these lovely boots. So, good evening, everyone. That's going to take a little bit of time to get used to saying. But one of the grateful things about coming here in the evening is that I've had the opportunity to go to some other centers in the day. And so for myself, today has been a very spiritual day because I started off at the Claremont Center for Spiritual Living and had an opportunity to be in their presence and listen to their talk. So I might even borrow a little bit from what the minister shared today. Because it is the first Sunday before Thanksgiving, yes? So how many of you are traveling? Show of hands. Not that I can see anybody out there, but all right. So not too many in this group. All right. So for the rest of you that are staying home, how many of you are cooking and having folks over? Okay. And the rest of you, you're just going to go eat somebody else's food. So this is the time of the year that we really remind ourselves about gratitude, because that is what this month usually is. November is the month of gratitude. But for so many of us, it's also a month of pressure and stress. And I do a lot of workshops in corporations and schools on holiday stress hardy, like how to be hardy during the holidays, because there is so much stress of all the extra things that we have to do. And I recognize for myself that even though I teach this, I don't always practice what I teach. Because I found myself Saturday doing Thanksgiving food shopping, which is the worst day probably, except for the day right before Thanksgiving, to do shopping, right? How many of you can relate to that? And instead of getting into the mood and getting all excited, like, oh, I'm going to be buying a turkey and I'm going to be making apple pie and having a nice holiday, all I kept thinking was, oh, the traffic is so bad. There's so many people. The lines are so long. My Vons is never this crowded. And I found myself just getting more and more agitated. And I realized I was so far away from what this holiday is really all about. And that is moving into gratitude for what I have, remembering who I am and the love of all the people that are in my life. And what a beautiful opportunity for us to really step into who we truly are and remember our mission statement at the holidays, which is to love only. Love only all of those people that are not paying attention in their cars and their carts as they're trying to get through the aisles. Forgive everyone that's sitting at your table that has done anything to you in the past or didn't bring the mashed potatoes or apple pie that they said they were going to bring. Forgive them for that. Eat the pecan pie instead. I'm sure it's just as good. And lastly, the most important thing, not just remember who you are, but remember who they are. Because they are God just like you are, expressing their gratitude in their own way. And so I'm going to finish with a quote by Willie Nelson. And he said, if I can find it here, when I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. So, right here and right now is a perfect opportunity to start to count your blessings as we move into a very busy time of the year. And remember that it doesn't matter what's going on out there or how crazy it might be. There's always something to be grateful for. And the more things that we are grateful for, no matter how crazy they are, the more gratitude that we will find. And so let's go ahead and grab our gratitude card or affirmation card for this month. And I'll say it once and we'll repeat it 2 times. I live from a grateful consciousness. Everybody ready? Okay. I live from a grateful consciousness. One more time. I live from a grateful consciousness. And so let's know that together. If you're comfortable, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, and exhale. And know that not only do we live from a grateful consciousness, that we are full of greatness because we are full of God. There's only one thing, and that is God, and that is us, that is them, that is everyone. And during this time of the year of gratitude, let us count all our blessings. Let us wake up every morning knowing who we are, loving only and forgiving everything and everyone. And just be the truth of who we are, which is God, which is love, which is greatness on demand. And so in this moment, I just release my word, knowing that it's done, knowing that it is good, knowing that it's God. And with love and gratitude together, we all say, and so it is. Namaste.
Stay here a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you, because I asked her not to say it when she got up here. So she wasn't even scheduled to be our speaker today. She walked in here, Reverend Nancy got held on a movie set to shoot for another day. And so that's what she just came up with in 5 minutes when I said, would you be our speaker today?